Fala, Fábio, meu mano. Pô, tamo junto, amigo velho. Tamo junto sempre. Queria estar aparecendo mais, é que é o tempo mesmo que não permite, né? Mas uma live começou um pouco mais cedo ontem, né? Eu pude aparecer pelo menos um pouco lá, pelo menos para deixar o like. E você, mano, como é que você tá? Beleza? Velho. Aqui tá bem, velho. Frio. Frio. Agora o frio chegou assim, ó. Chegou chegando. Porra. Chegou chegando. Então tá meio embaçado, mas tá bem. Tá bem. Ah. Imagino, velho. Imagino o calor que deve estar por aí, porque aqui tá quase chegando o inverno, né, velho? Mas umas 2 semanas aí já entra o inverno, mais umas 2 semanas. Aí já chega o inverno, então o clima ele já tá pegando. Né? Mas é isso que a gente tava esperando. Esse é o clima que a gente tava esperando aqui, né? Enquanto isso, esse friozinho, nada gostoso, mas é o que tem pra hoje. Nem fala, irmão. De manhã cedo dá uma moleza, velho, pra sair da cama. Uma moleza. Tem que colocar 3 alarmes. Porque se colocar um só, velho. Então até no exercício tem que ir assim um pouco devagar, porque se querer acelerar, meu irmão, se querer fazer uma coisa muito rápido aqui, velho, é uma distensão muscular que dá no couro do ser humano, que depois não tem o que levante mais, velho. Depois é só ladeira baixa. Então tem que ir menos conformes. Ó, tem que ser devagar, velho. Tem que ir devagar. Se tentar ir mais rápido que isso, ó, a gente se lasca de tudo. 10. Então, deixa o povo falar, deixa o povo criticar, mas o negócio é devagarzinho mesmo. Devagar e sempre. E vocês aí, capetada? Como é que vocês estão? Contem um pouco pra nós como é que tá a vida. Nem fala, irmão do céu. Pense numa judiaria. Se você tentar fazer alguma coisa e não conseguir. Quer treinar nesse frio. Mãe da misericórdia, velho. Olha, é só nhaca no fiofó, velho. É só nhaca. Aí quando a gente acha que, opa, agora tá bom, agora sim, agora eu sou o cara. Ó, uma distensão muscular, te joga numa cama aí, ó, uns par de tempo. Aí, fudeu. Fudeu de marca maior, malandro. Então, velho, ó, só por aqui mesmo, ó, na brincadeirinha de besta, na brincadeirinha de bobo, né? Deixa o pessoal encher o saco, deixa o pessoal falar, tagarelar. É só mandar todo mundo tomar no cu e fica tudo resolvido. E fica... Mano, tá tudo... Por enquanto tá tudo de boa. É aquela coisa, né? Depois da pegada do celular aí, de voltar, né? De tentar de novo organizar as coisas e tal, tá um pouquinho mais difícil, mas tá no controle, sabe? Então, tipo, o canal tá indo, né? Eu sei que depois daquela pegada lá, foi a mesma coisa da volta do Brasil, né? No mês de agosto foi aquela coisa que o canal derrubou mesmo, aí depois dessa pegada do telefone estragado também, aí o canal deu aquela reduzida, aí agora a gente tá tentando voltar aos poucos, né? E vamos ver. Mas acredito que vai estar tudo aí pelo controle, sabe? Tá tudo pela ordem. Pelo menos é o que parece. Sabe, velho? Pelo menos é o que parece. Mas eu vou lhe avisando sim, né? Hoje mesmo, agora aqui, eu vou fazer uma pegada de... Bom, eu terminei o trampo agora, eu queria fazer mais alguma coisinha, mas eu vou colocar os maquinários para dentro ali. E ó, a bateria, né, do telefone, ele não tá segurando muita carga, né, como estava segurando antes. Então, a bateria tá acabando um pouco mais rápido. Eu acho que é devido a estar usando o telefone bastante também, que eu tô usando ele bastante, né. Mas isso, é só isso mesmo, né? Aí no restante, só tentando pegar a galera de novo, o pessoal de novo, né? A grande maioria das vezes, né, o pessoal deu aquela afastada, como diz. Quem não é visto não é lembrado. Como eu fiquei um bom tempo aí sem ser visto, o pessoal deu uma esquecidinha do nego velho. Mas não dá pra reclamar não. Não tem novos inscritos chegando, mas também não tem inscritos saindo. Então tá ali, tá pela ordem. Pelo que aparenta, ainda tá tudo sob controle, né? According to what I'm doing here now, there are no new subscribers to the channel, but at least the subscribers that I have, they are not leaving the channel, they are not running away. So after having this long problems with my phone, you know, trying to fix it. Now people are kind of returning to the channel. But as we have this saying in Brazil, if you haven't been seen, you want to be remembered. So that's what we're trying to get going with. So yeah, so far so good. I cannot complain. You know, the channel is going. The views is not as great as it used to be before, but as I say, I would not complain because it will make no difference if I start complaining right now, you know. So now it's just about time to try to get back on the routine, what I was doing. Like when I went to Brazil in July, the channel fell a little bit and felt because for a month I didn't publish much. So the month of August was very weak. It was very difficult to keep up with the people in the channel. Although September was the best month over here on the channel. In September, I had over 100,000 views, you know. So it was the best month ever. And then on October, I started having issues with the phone, so I understood it would be quite hard for some people to see the image because the image was really, really bad. The camera was really, really bad. So people were not keen on staying on the channel to watch it. Now, once the phone has been fixed, I need to start it again. And let's see if it will work, you know, trying to rebuild the community, which was here. But as I say, I just want to do a bit more training, but it's that cold. It's that cold. Whatever I'm doing, if I stop for 30 seconds, it cools down again and we start to go. But anyway, it's just to keep it moving nice and slowly, just to keep it going. You know, trying to keep it warm. But the main live will be tonight when I'll be in Leeds teaching my classes in Leeds from 8 p.m. That's where I'm gonna be tonight. So if any of you would like to come and participate in the lessons, you can just come and join us. Okay, it's gonna be maybe about 1.5 hours or 2 hours class. So it will be nice and slowly. Because last week also we tried and wow, that was bad. Last week the cold was crazy, and today it's not much better, but you know, we will see how it will be later on when we get there for the class. I just can't stop. That's the thing. Just need to make sure carry on with the movement. Então é isso, pessoal. Hoje à noite, mais uma vez, vamos começar de novo, né, as nossas aulas. Vamos tentar melhorar as visualizações do canal, tentar melhorar pelo menos a qualidade. Parece que da imagem parece estar um pouco melhor, né, o áudio também parece estar um pouco melhor. É só esse frio mesmo agora, né, que começando esse frio, até o corpo esquentar. Quando a gente chega na academia, pica. Então, pessoal, deixa o seu like, se inscreva no canal e vamos treinando devagar. So, guys, please just leave your like, subscribe to the channel, give the chance for the channel to grow, and then we'll see how far we can get in this channel here. Yeah. Yeah, just need to go very slowly, you know, can't go any fast. But anyway, that's what we have for today. Devagar vai entrando no eixo. Não, pois é, mano. Mas tem que ser devagar mesmo, né, velho? Principalmente a gente vai ficando velho assim, tudo que a gente vai fazer tem que ser devagar agora. Everything what we make now must be very slowly. We're getting old, so not even a chance we try to do things in a rush. It would never work properly. So yeah, that's how we're getting old. Nice and slowly, patience. That's all we need to keep going. Oh. And why are you guys not leaving my like? Where's my like, guys? I need your help. I need you to leave a like. I need you to subscribe. I need you to tell them to get forward. I need you to say anything there to interact with this bloody channel. I need any comments in there, even if you have to swear at me, even if you have to tell them to at least say something, bunch of pansies. But of course, I would prefer if you leave your like. I would prefer if you subscribe to the channel. This all will make it a lot better. Whew. It's just the cold is not helping much. It would be easier in the gym. If I were in the gym, that would be a lot easier. Well, not if I were in the gym last week because it was bloody freezing. Last week was absolutely cold in the blood gym. So not much difference to what it is here right now. And you guys are all a bunch of motherfuckers because I'm asking you to leave your fucking like and you cannot press the fucking button in there. There you go for all of you bunch of motherfuckers. All of you. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna leave this, I like this guy, I don't like this guy. If you don't like it, get out. Move. Go in to watch Peppa Pig. Oh. Você sabe o quê? Vocês são tudo um bando de pau no cu. Assim, ó, pau no cu mesmo, porque a porra do botão do like tá aí, ninguém aperta uma desgraça de um like pra deixar o like aqui pro nego velho. Vocês são tudo um bando de pau no cu. Quem não deixar o like aí é um bando de nhengo. A gente se mata aqui, desgraçado, só pra segurar um like. Vocês vão ver o dia que eu ficar rico aqui nesse canal, vocês vão ver. O dia que eu ficar milionário aqui, eu vou mandar vocês tudo tomar no rabo. Vocês vão ver só. Vou dar todo mundo se fuder. Né? Deixa eu só enricar aqui pra vocês verem. E outra, hein? Quem não gostar dos insultos, ó, foda-se. It is cold, motherfuckers. It is cold. Tá frio, véi. Tá frio que é uma porra. Tá frio que é uma porra. 3:30, even though I want to carry on. My body is just not responding. My fingers are aching. Mesmo que eu quisesse continuar, o corpo ele já não está respondendo, sabe? O corpo ele já não está respondendo mais. Os dedos eles já estão travando, né? Então, quando chega nesse ponto, velho, é hora de parar. So, when you get to these feelings, the body is not responding, it's time to stop. Even though I didn't do much, but it's time to stop before I just carry on and find myself injured in a minute. And that's how it happens sometimes, you know. Sometimes you have this, I don't know how to call it. It could be like a premonition or could be like the sixth sense, but there is something telling you, look, that's it. You should stop now. It's time to ease it up. And then you carry on. The next thing is you get injured because you just did not listen to the signs. You did not listen to the message. When your body is saying, look, it's too cold, I can't do that anymore, you should just slow down a little bit, let's you know, look after me and I'll look after you. And then we just decide, no, fuck it, I'm gonna carry on. Accident. So I'm not gonna let that happen, not today. So let me just bring the van back here and we're gonna have a talk. One second, I'll talk to you in a minute, guys. Alright, let me be fast now to get to the car before the battery dies. There's only 3% left. And woo, just 1 second. So if you have any questions you can ask in between before I get to the car. But one of the things that I'm happy about today is for over a year I was treating a guy with a massage every Wednesday. The only problem was every Wednesday I was treating him with massage after my class in Leeds, and he lives in a place called Stamford Bridge just outside of York. So I would have to drive sometimes 45-50 minutes just to get to his house to treat him. I managed to change that for Tuesday. So now every Tuesday I'm helping this gentleman with some massage treatment. So sometimes on Tuesday I'm a bit tired, but it's a better day for me than Wednesdays because I can just finish my class. Sometimes I can stay a bit longer after the class in the gym, just doing a couple of kicks myself, or sometimes just talking to you guys, you know, having a little conversation. And yes, so as I was saying before, what I'm trying to do now, I'm just trying to catch up with the channel, which has been compromised the whole month of, I would say, October and November. Okay, because the problems started in October basically, leading to November. So I dropped the phone, so I had to change the screen. There was a lot of issues to sort that screen out. I've changed it, but the guy who changed the screen, he messed with the phone. So for over 3 weeks, I could not get the phone fixed. Finally, when the phone was finally fixed, the audience of the channel was dead. So sometimes I was doing live like I'm doing right now, talking to you guys, and I would have here 20 people, 30 people, you know. But the quality of the video was so bad, people were simply leaving, and I can't blame anyone, I can't blame any of you for not coming back to the channel when the video was just crap, the image, the audio, and then I had to change the phone. It was even worse because on the other phone the camera was working, but it was going, you know, cloudy. Sometimes the image was become like bright or darker, so people were leaving people didn't leave the channel, which I'm thankful for that, but people lost the interest of coming back to see what was happening on the channel. So I had more or less the same situation back in July. Not the same situation, but it was the channel was not active for almost a month. Till a holiday, I went to Brazil, and while I was in Brazil, I was not doing much. You know, the times were different. I was not having time to do anything good with good quality. Of the internet was not great. I could not use the phone everywhere where I wanted to do so. So it was really hard to keep up with the channel. So June was a great month. July was a killer, you know, and then August was a really bad month as well. September, I was surprised how much people were interacting. In September itself, it was over 200 subscribers only on that month. Okay, 200 plus. The views were over 100,000 views in that month. So it was a really, really surprising. And then got to the point when the phone started being bad again. So everything is collapsed again. So now I need to make sure I'm gonna rebuild the audience what I had back there. But what is the point of having rebuilding the audience if people are not leaving the like? That's why I don't get. People come here, they swear at me, they say what I'm doing is shit, people don't want to be around me, but they are here all the time. The only problem is they do not leave the like, which is a shame. Shame on you guys. No, I'm joking. So please, I only ask you, please leave your like, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet, share with someone. If you are subscribed, activate the bell, you know, so whenever there is a new video or a new live, you're gonna be notified. So give a hand to this nigger over here to grow again in this channel. And if you say, well, you should not say the word starts with N because it's such a bad word, you should not say that at all. Bear on your mind when you... Jesus, what the hell is that guy doing there? I'm just waiting here and the bloody guy is holding the traffic. I don't want to make a comment here because if I do make a comment, people will say you should not say things like this. You should not make this type of comment. But it was plenty of times for that guy to go. Unless he's expecting he's gonna turn on right. So we're gonna be here all day long. That's what we get on the traffic sometimes, guys. How people can be so bad behind wheels, seriously. And he's not even bothered. I can see the traffic is building on that side in there. He's not making any effort to go ahead. He could simply turn left, turn around. Maybe there's 300 yards from here. There's a turning place where the dickhead could turn, and he's not doing it. And we're gonna be here forever. We're gonna be here all day long because of one blood turn which that person can't make. No way. We could have gone. 3 people could have gone while the dickhead is still waiting to turn right in there. Yeah, that's what we get sometimes, guys. No, my job is not stressful at all, but gets to the point when I'm just about to explode because some people, they simply can't drive. Well, now he's gonna have a chance to go, so all of us, we can move forward. Wow. Jeez, he joins the motorway like he's joining the traffic road on the side roads. Some people should not be behind the steering wheel. Seriously, they should not. But anyway, there they are. So yes, guys, if you can come back tonight from 8 p.m. British time, I'm gonna start my classes in Leeds. It's in a place called MK Gym, Chapel Town in Leeds. I've been teaching there since, I believe it's around 2014, 2015. It's about 10, 11 years I've been teaching in that place. And I only found out about a couple of years ago that it used to be one of the roughest area in Leeds, very bad area. And people ask me, so you're not afraid of walking around Chapeltown? It has a really bad reputation. And I said, well, I never had any issue around that place. I never had any trouble whatsoever. Of course, sometimes I hear like some people shouting, or cars, just some guys driving mad around that area, or there's a Jamaican place around there selling some street food, and sometimes you see guys coming on crazy motorbikes, huge, smoking a spliff as much as they can, and then get the bottle. And the people say, well, you should be really careful. Be honest with you, we should be really careful every single place where we go. Even in our house, we are not living on that place where we believe is sacred, is safe. No one can trespass. You're always gonna have bad people trying against you. I'm not saying that happens every day around the place where I live, but every day it happens somewhere. Every day there is someone threatening somebody else. So my idea of protecting myself is I train, and I pray, and I pray, and I pray, and I train. Okay, there's not much what I can do. I wake up in the morning, I ask God for protection. When I leave home, I get to work a bit early so I can do a little bit of training while I'm there before I start working. And then in the meantime, while I'm working, if I have like an extra 10-15 minutes between one delivery to another one, and sometimes I need to wait for people to come to open the door, or people are just around the corner in the shop. So I use this little bit of time to do a bit of training as well. First, because I love training. I know I'm not fit to train as hard as I used to once upon a time. But it's part of me. I love training. I love keeping my body prepared. I don't have the best shape. I'm not a six-pack guy. I'm not a guy full of muscles, but I try and keep my body prepared for any occasion if that will happen. I at least want to make sure I will have a 10% of a chance to protect myself if it comes to that point. Okay? And 3% is not much. 10% is not much, 20% is not much. When you train every day, you should be able to protect yourself 100%. Not really. That's what you should be able to do so. But regardless how long you're gonna train one technique, it might happen when the day when you need to use in that combat, you're never gonna have the chance to use that technique. So what I try to get myself prepared is I need to make sure my knees are okay, my hip is okay, and my foot is okay. Okay? Because the first thing what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna run fast. And if I have climbed a tree or a wall or jump over to a river, I will do. I just make sure my body is prepared to act whenever I need to act. And if I need to go to the confront with someone, that will be absolutely the last thing, that will be the last option I will put myself in. Because when you go into the fight on the street, you cannot mess around. You cannot pretend you can fight. Okay? Don't. Or you know exactly what you're going to do. When I mean exactly what you're going to do, I mean you're going to go right to the end until you can breathe. You need to keep hitting the person who is trying to be aggressive to you. But at the same time, the following day will come the consequence of your actions. So sometimes it's better to run, or better just to avoid all sorts of situations. Apologize for things what you haven't done sometimes is the best way to act on the street. Because sometimes when I give my workshops of martial arts and self-defense in street base, I ask some of the students, or even some of the teachers who are in there, what is the first rule of the street? And the first thing people tells me is, there are no rules on the street. So whenever you think that, you're going to be the first one to get killed out there on the street. Because there are rules which you need to follow as or when you are on the street. First rule is, if you are on the street, you are never safe. Never. There is no, and I'm safe, you are not. You know, can be someone attempting against you, can be someone just trying something against you, can be a car losing the control and it hits you when you are walking the pavement, or you can just be sat in a park and a car lose the control and hit you, or can be even an airplane exploding in the air and a piece of the engine just fall on your head, can be a brick falling from the construction, can be anything, but you are never safe on the streets. You are never safe. That's the first rule of the street. Second rule of the street: on a street fight, someone will always get hurt. On the street, someone always will get hurt. Just make sure it's not you. And if you do get hurt while you are on the street, make sure the other person attempt against you get hurt much more than what you will. Because, guys, understand that if you're going into a combat with someone, if you guys are punching each other, someone will get a punch. If you are fighting someone, everyone is kicking, someone will get kicked. If you're in a fight and someone is holding a weapon, a knife, a gun, someone will get badly hurt because of a weapon. So remember, you're in the street, is not a playground, it's not an octagon, it's not a ring, it's not an MMA. The street is really, really bad. Okay? There is no rules on the street. There is no time to mess about. One fast act and run. Don't stay on the floor. Don't, if you fall down, stand up. Cover your head. Stand up and go again. Run. If you can't run, go for the fight, which you're not gonna lose. Because someone will always get hurt. Just make sure it's not you. And the third rule of the bloody streets: nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about your fear. Nobody cares who you are. Nobody cares who is waiting for you at home. Nobody cares about you at all on the streets. So we really need to understand few rules what there is out there. And this street is just like a simple example for some of you, for some people who actually pretend to know how the world works. And I can say that by experience of living on the streets, not just walking on the street, not just stay overnight in the nightclub and get back home late in the evening. I'm talking about you're listening to a person who used to live in the street for many months and survived. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. So whenever you think there is no rules on the street, you're gonna be the first target. You are the first one to die. On the street, you need to keep the philosophy of the hen. The hen. The hare. Jesus Christ, my English is getting worse and worse. H-A-R-E, the philosophy of the hare. That works on the street all the time. All the time. Small mouth, big ears, and fast legs. Don't speak too much. Listen very careful what is out there, and be prepared to run fast when you have to. Whenever you see that is a concern, or there's a possibility there's a fight will break at some point, get lost, disappear. If the fight is not yours, don't get involved. Unless it's you, your family, or a very close person to you. If it's just a person who you know, don't get involved. And if they want to get involved in the fight, don't let them. If they insist and they go, let them. Because that will be their choice. Okay? So remember, if you don't follow the rules of the street, you'll be the first one to get killed out there. That's why I train. That's why I put myself sometimes in very strong and hard training, which I don't show it over here. You know, I keep that for myself. I train myself. I train with a couple of people there, which if I need to use some of these skills one day, I don't want people to know what I can do. I just want to act whenever I need to act. But a part of that is peace and love. A part of that is just... Pode escrever, você pôs tudo a perder. Eu não dizia me fazer o que fez. E por mais que você tente negar, me dá motivo. Pode crer, vamos sair por aí. Encontrar alguém que possa ajudar. Pessoal, so that's it, guys. I believe I have spoke too much. It's almost 4 o'clock. It's still another 5 or 10 minutes. Between 5 to 10 minutes for me to get home. I want to spend like a bit of time with my boy, which I haven't spent much in these past weeks. So this weekend is going to be entirely dedicated to him. So we may have fun, we may go somewhere. You know, wife will be at work on Saturday. I might take him for the capoeira classes on Saturday morning for the kids class, and maybe go for a little party, which is, well, it's not a party, it's a Christmas fair, which is going to be in a village called, I just saw it, what the hell was the name of the village? I forgot. It's near Welburn, in the North Yorkshire, in the Hawarden Hills. Bulmer. That's I just saw today it's going to be on the 29th between 10 and 2 o'clock. So I'll see. If I'm going for the capoeira, not a chance I'm going to go for the fair. But if not, I'm just going to go there or go to the restaurant with the little one. Just have like a great day out. Just the two of us. Because the lady, she will be going for a meeting of the healers. And then later she's going to work, so she won't be home around 10 o'clock in the evening. She's leaving around 9 o'clock. So yeah, it's going to be just a day to spend some money with my boy, which is worth every single penny. Right, guys, I'll let you guys carry on, and please do come back to watch the classes, which is going to start from 8 p.m. Okay, so come and join us for some capoeira lessons. If you want to learn capoeira, that's the chance you're going to have. Just make a little space on your room, or if you are at the gym, or if you have a spare space in the house, in the garage, or whatever, and you want to join me for some lesson, please be more than welcome to come and join us for the lesson tonight. 8 p.m. British time, 5 p.m. Brazilian time. Okie dokie, right, so I speak to you guys later. But for now,